This is Jim, and I'm in Austin, Texas today. And I just pulled off Mopac Highway, and I'm about to enter downtown Austin on 5th Street into our entertainment district. I'm going to try to get Solar Bear Challenge number 3 done. I just noticed, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'm 5.7 miles into reserve, which means that I better get gas within about the next 60 miles, or I'll have to push this beast. The FJR reserve flashing thing comes on pretty early. You could go a long way with it flashing like that, but psychologically I can't stand it. The thought, oops, starting in 5th gear, woohoo! I turn on the camera here because as we pass this intersection, on the left is the world headquarters of the Whole Foods company, also known as Whole Paycheck. There it is there. It's a very interesting store. You might meet Sandra Bullock there. She said to shop there a lot. Whole Foods World Headquarters and their flagship store. Okay. Up there, I think you can probably see that, is the Frost Bank Tower, which I'm convinced is a beacon for the mothership UFO. Probably an energy beam will come out of the top of that and power the mothership when it blows up the Earth, or the bat signal, one of the two. Another big condo over there, brand new, huge condos, lots of them going up here. Our original grid for Austin was laid out with Texas rivers, like Lavaca River here, or Colorado River up next to that intersection, with numbered streets. Those go north-south, and numbered streets go east-west. Lots of hipsters down here. Yeah, there's hipsters there. They're everywhere around here. If you could, invent some kind of virus that only killed hipsters, it would wipe out most of the people you see walking the streets right now. Okay, there's Brazos. San Jacinto, is that the river I want? I think it is. No, it must be the next one, because that's one way. Okay, this is Jim again. I found the right river. The right river was Natchez Street. I'm on Natchez between 5th and 6th in Austin, Texas. And I want to do my number 3 Solar Bear Challenge by giving you a little tour of the Central Entertainment District and the Congress Avenue, our main street here in Austin. I'm parked near the Chez Nou restaurant. I hope that I'm pronouncing that somewhat right. Famous little cafe here, and it says Specialties Francois on it or something like that. 6th Street is our entertainment district. This is a Sunday afternoon, which is probably, a relatively slower period for 6th Street. Saturdays, this is our version of Bourbon Street, really. On major holidays, Halloween, this place is packed body to body. South by Southwest, body to body. What's other wacky holidays? I'm not sure, but there's lots of partying goes on down here. Lots of bars, lots of little cafes and restaurants. A lot of the old buildings, like I like this old building here. It looks like it's vacant right now, but that's probably an original older building. Most of these are at least date back to the 50s, and some of them date back to the late 1800s. Which in our world, in our timeline, is pretty darn old. I know if you're, in Europe, that's probably, new construction. But around here, that's pretty old. What is this guy doing? Come on, man, you need to go. I can't figure out what you're doing. Or you could have used your blinker. Then I could have figured out why you were being a ridiculous idiot. Okay, sorry for the bad vibes. Here we are, 6th Street. Still got the Christmas decorations up. Hadn't got around to taking them down yet. Lots of people wandering around. Oh, look, there's a big herd of pretty young hipster girls over there. Smoking is banned now in Austin, so, I used to not like to go into these bars because I really don't like being around a lot of smoke. But now they're a lot more tolerable. Hey, look, there's some sport bikers riding there. Last stand at the Alamo. That's the famous Alamo Drafthouse Theater. Started here in Austin. Lots of motorcycles here today. I wonder, must be a group of friends. Mostly sport bikes, one cruiser. So a good place to people watch, you know, good place to, you know, go in and out of little bars and cafes, if that sort of thing. That's our Duck. It's a converted old amphibious vehicle from World War II they'll literally drive you out on the lake. This is the Driscoll, the oldest hotel in Austin. Kind of a ritzy place. It's got Louis 106 in there, which is a fine dining restaurant. That's pretty good. I've had VCs once or twice invite me out to that, not because I'm special, but just because I was on the technical team of a company they were interested in funding, so they wanted to impress us. This is Congress Avenue, our main street. There's our wonderful state capitol. It's got Lady Liberty up on top of it, holding a Texas star and a sword. I forget which building this is, but that's a converted old building too. It's the Intercontinental Hotel now. That art house building is some horrible abortion from the 50s or late or 60s probably. My wife used to work for a rich fella who bought several of the properties we'll pass on the left, the older buildings, and rehabbed them. And she has a lot of interesting stories to tell about doing the research on these buildings. When I was in high school, we liked to hang out in the Capitol because at that time it was open 24 hours a day. If it was after business hours, you could park right in the front door practically. You could wander around to your heart's content. There were, you know, guards, but they didn't hassle you if you behaved halfway well. But sadly, since 9/11, they've restricted the parking quite a bit, restricted the entrance quite a bit. You have to go through a magnetometer unless you have a concealed carry permit. If you have a concealed carry permit, you can skip the security line. As you go up here, as we go up here, we will see a kind of a number of do not enter signs. I'm sure you'll see some of them as I pass by, because they got like a wall of them. Because there's people like me who remember when you could just drive right up to the front steps of the Capitol, you know, and show your friends. And so this isn't a good place to stop right here, so I'll just drive by the Capitol. You can see the do not enter sign over there. There'll be two of them right here on my right. I'll try to get in the camera. Hopefully you can see those. And I'll come find a safe place to park, and then we'll do our happy dance. Here we go. This is perfect. Stopped here adjacent to the Capitol on one of the side streets, and I'm going to do my happy dance now. Ready? Solar bear, 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 lap one. Solar bear, 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 lap two. Solar bear, solar bear, solar bear, solar bear, solar bear. God, do I look like a doofus. Solar bear, solar bear, solar bear, solar bear. God bless Sam used to that car there's thinking, what's up with that guy? Is he coming out of the terrorist signal? Tourist. I mean, what's up with him? Anyway, there's our beautiful state capitol grounds. Highly recommend a visit. This is Jim. Austin, Texas, just on the west side of the nicest Capitol building in America, probably the whole world, the Texas State Capitol. And that was Solar Bear Challenge number 3, I think. Thank you.